Bankside by Pease. This is a vapor with dark fired Kentucky, and it is part of the Zeitgeist. I don't know if I said that, but said that correctly, but Zeitgeist Collection. We will be smoking it out of our Savinelli 614 HoneyComb pipe. And let's get this cracked on open. Okay, it's got the paper on the top. Smelling it through the paper, it smells like smoky. And a little bit of raisins you get in there. All right, this top says the finest tobaccos are brought together in careful balance to provide a smoking experience like no other. It's my sincere wish that you will derive as much pleasure from the smoking of this mixture as I have from its creation. GLP. All right, so it smells very smoky. Yeah, really, really smoky. It almost smells like burnt wood, like when the wood is out. Like you put the wood out, it's been sitting overnight, and then you smell the black ash that's on the wood. That's what it smells like. And you do still get the raisins in there. All right, let's get this loaded on up. And it is rather moist. So I do believe I put these in order, so I think this is the first tobacco in this series. I hope so. And that is not enough tobacco. So I did 4 flakes, and it's not enough to fill this pipe, so let me do a couple more. Yeah, it's pretty moist. And I think this is, don't quote me on that, but I think this came out in 2023, right? Does it have the date on here? Yeah, the date on this is November of 2023, and it's still moist. All right, the dry draw is smoky. It's a little sweet. And you do get the raisins. It's very, very light though. All right, let's get this lid on up. Okay, the initial light, like right when I put the flame to it and puffed, it was very, very pleasant. Okay, it's out already, but it's sour. The initial light was sour. It kind of tasted like graham crackers a little bit. And now that it's out, it's like a sour hay. Okay, it's spicy and it's very peppery. Okay, so when I am puffing and exhaling through my nose, I get like a pencil. On your tongue while you're puffing, it is, I think it's going to be very spicy. Right now it's just spicy, but I have a sense that it's going to be very spicy and sour. Yeah, so the more smoke you get in your mouth, it is spicier and spicier. You could smell the smokiness in the air, but I don't really taste it yet. We're still at the top quarter. I do get hints of graham crackers while I am puffing and breathing through my nose. Okay, and the spiciness does go away. So when you're puffing and the smoke is in your mouth, it is spicy, but I mean, it lingers for a few seconds, but after a few seconds, it's completely gone. As of right now, I don't think your breath is gonna stink. Okay, when there's, because this is almost out, when there's only a little flame in there, you get a grassy hay. And it is a bit sweet. Okay, when you exhale and breathe through your nose, you do get a little bit of the smokiness. I guess I shouldn't say exhale. When you're puffing and the smoke's going out of your mouth at the end of it, and you breathe through your nose, it is smoky. But I also get the pencils that I get in Englishes, and this ain't in English. Also, the smoke does smell like graham crackers. All right, this has writing on the back, so let's read it. I know it's dark fired Virginia and Perique. There might be something else in there. Okay, so it says on the back, Bankside, from a bold traditional canvas of red and bright Virginia and genuine St. James Perique, emerged subtle contrasting strokes of dark fired cured Kentucky and Latakia. Oh, it does have Latakia. So maybe this is in English, not a vapor. So that pencils that I'm getting is Latakia. I'll look up what this is. I thought it was a vapor though. Exotic smoky undertones deepen and enrich notes of sweet cream and citrusy tang in this modernist reinterpretation of the archetypal Virginia Perique flake. Archetypal. I read that right. All right, so it smells pretty good in here. This might be a pleasant smell. Okay, and now that I know that it's citrusy, it's out. It is very sour, and there is a tang on your tongue now that it's out. And it's a citrus. And the graham cracker that I'm getting is a creamy graham cracker, so it is a creamy smoke. I think this smells good. Let me see if the room note specialist is available. Okay, when you're puffing and blowing out your nose, it is raisins. You do get that creamy smell when you're puffing and breathing through your nose.
Ooh. It's smoky. It doesn't have like a specific smell. It's not bad, but it's not an inside because it's strong. It's good.
Just smoky is what you would say?
Yeah.
Okay.
To my untrained nose.
What about, you think it's like creamy?
Creamy? I've never thought to describe something as creamy. Maybe a little. Sure.
Mostly smoky though.
Yeah.
Okay. Not inside.
Not inside.
Okay. Okay, so it's a pleasant but not an inside smoke. It's mostly smoky to a non-smoker. I think it's a creamy smoky. Once I told her creamy, she did kind of get that. But I do smell the pencils also. So I would say, and you know, when I inhale deeply, I smell raisins also. So, but mostly smoky, pencily cream is what the room smells like. And when you're puffing and breathing through your nose, you do get a sweet smell also. And right there, I got like a lemon. Lemon and grass I'm getting. All right, we're about half, so we're gonna get this book started. It is spicy. So right now it's still spicy. We'll see how long that lasts. All right, so we're doing GLP's Zeitgeist Collection. And this is Bankside. Okay, the spice on my tongue is now gone. So it has Virginia's, it has Perique, it has Dark Fired, and Latakia. I don't think there's any flavorings. The cut is a flake. Tin notes is mostly smoky, but you get the raisins in there. Smoky raisin and sour. And this taste strength, I think this is medium. Room note is pleasant, but not inside. It is moist. It's in a tin. We're using our Savinelli 614. And we will get to the tasting in a bit. Okay, so smelling it, smelling the tobacco in there, it's like a sweet, citrusy. You know what it kind of smells like to me when you walk into Wiener Schnitzel. It's like a sweet, citrusy, peppery aroma, like a chili. Okay, and when it's it's almost out, it's very tangy. Okay, when you're puffing it to get it going again, it is burnt toast. So my nose is pretty close to this bowl. You do get a hint of ammonia. I wasn't getting this before, but now that I'm puffing it to get it going, I do get hints of ammonia. It smells pretty good to me. But you got to take a non-smoker's perspective, so don't smoke this inside. So you get like, we're past half. Yeah, we're past the halfway mark. You get like a sour raisin, but a lot of pepper in there. A lot of smoke and pepper. I really do think it's accurate what I'm saying. If you've ever been to a Wiener Schnitzel restaurant, that's the chili dog place. It really smells like that. And you get the burnt sour toast a lot now that it's past the halfway mark. But it is, I would say it's, to me it's very spicy. And that's just while you're puffing it and there's smoke in your mouth. It does disappear, but to me it is a very spicy tobacco. It's not spicy enough to burn my lips though, but my tongue is like salsa-y. Like if I was eating a spicy salsa, the tingling on my tongue, that's what it is. It is a, it's not really a sourdough that I'm smelling. It's more of a smoky graham cracker. And you definitely get the pencils, so I'm thinking this is in English. But predominantly when you are puffing at it, if you're not breathing through your nose or anything, if you're just puffing, it is a sour spice. I guess you could say it's tangy, but it's more sour to me than tangy. The tanginess is more, the more you puff, it's like a more tangier sensation, but it's more sour to me. Yeah, so I got kind of a cardboard right there. But anyways, back to the sourness. So when you're, when it's touching your tongue, it's very sour. But the more you puff, it's more of a tang. But the spiciness is on every single hit. So every hit that you take is more and more spice that's applied to your tongue. So if you were to smoke this very slow, it's very mild spice, but the more you smoke it, the spicier and spicier it'll get. And I do get the, instead of the ammonia now, I'm getting that chili. But, so let me let this smoke dissipate out of here. So when I go like this, it's like when I'm taking the initial puff and breathing through my nose, it's ammonia. But as you puff and the smoke starts coming out of your mouth and you're breathing through your nose, it's more of a chili. All right, we gotta be at the quarter mark, so yeah, I think we are. So we're gonna get this started. All right, so 100% you're getting sour. You're getting smoky. You're getting spice. You're also getting the pencils. All right, so every few puffs towards this is at the middle towards the bottom, it's a chili. And I would relate it to a Wiener Schnitzel restaurant. So if you were to walk into a Wiener Schnitzel restaurant, that's what I'm getting. But it's a chili. All right, and you get graham crackers, and it's creamy. It's got a little bit of sweetness in there. It is ammonia that I'm getting. And you get the raisins. I'm not really getting the cardboard anymore, and I'm not getting the grass or the hay, but I did get that, so we're gonna write that down. It's a very sweet, creamy smell. It's smoky. I already got that. It's rather good. So I did, when I was talking, just right there, I got a soap, but I'm not gonna put that because, yeah, I'm not gonna put that. That might be my beard. Because I didn't get that at all throughout the whole smoke. Okay, and it did stay lit, so the initial light went out almost immediately. And then I only applied flame to it, I think twice, so it burns pretty well. Yeah, it's pretty good. This is the first one. All right, we gotta be close to the bottom, so we're gonna get it cleaned out. It's a peppery spiciness. All right, let's get this cleaned up now. It kind of smells like a cereal a little bit. The tobacco that's in the ashtray. It reminds me of a cereal more than a toast. I was getting toast though. I forgot to write that down. All right, so we had a little bit left. We might have had 5 minutes left. It smells really good coming off of here. I would relate that to a cereal. All right, well, today we did Bankside by GLPs. This is part of the Zeitgeist Collection. And we smoked it out of our Savinelli 614 honeycomb pipe. And I would give this a 4 out of 5. All right, so if you like Englishes, you'll like this. If you like vapors, I think you'll like this. It is a mild spice that gets heavier as you puff. So like there's a 0 spice on my tongue now. But if you're a fast puffer like I am, it's a very spicy smoke. But if you're only puffing 1 or 2 and then letting it sit for a little bit, it's a very mild spice. It is sour and tangy. You get the pencils a lot, and it's very smoky. It smells really, really good in here. I think it smells like a graham cracker, a smoky, sweet, creamy graham cracker in here. You do get the pencils also, but it's mostly a smoky, graham crackery cream that I'm getting in the air. It is very tasty to me. I would definitely buy this again. We got 3 more of these to do after this. Actually, today is very nice. I probably could have, I'm sweating, but I probably could have wore my smoking jacket. So anyways, we got 3 more of these that we'll do because I got the whole collection. I don't know if he's doing any more of these, but I've got all the whole collection as of now. If they come out with more, as long as people don't get greedy and buy it all up, I'll buy the next one too. But I don't know how many in this collection he's got. But if this is any indication, they're all going to be good. So I would definitely recommend this one. Go out and buy it. I do believe it's still on sale. The only one that I think is not on sale is, I believe, Geometry, if I'm saying that right, because I was looking, and I do believe that's the one that was sold out. 3 out of the 4 are still available on smoking pipes, but one of them is sold out. I believe it's Geometry. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and
bye.